All right, what's up, everybody? Doug, Matt, Mark, we're the Refractor Line. Fun show today, guys. All kinds of fun stuff going on. We're going to talk a little bit about everything with MetaZoo related. Mark and I decided on a show that's going to be posted Monday. If you're a little confused about the release date of things, we're going to have a show about that on Monday just to kind of smooth it out. Mm-hmm. But what I really want to focus on today, guys, is Nightfall, which is coming out, what, 22nd March? So that's
22nd, yep.
How many days away?
That's 8 days, 9 days.
9 days away from today. So when Nightfall gets released, man, I'm gonna make a bold prediction right now.
I like bold predictions.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Dude, Nightfall's just gonna take everything over.
I agree with that.
People are gonna ignore that baloney tops crap. Which I say crap. I have 8 coming. Don't.
Well, it's not gonna be crap when you get them all in.
It's just different.
Well, when
it's
once Doug grabs them, they're gonna be real hot. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be the firest thing.
It has a niche market inside the MetaZoo market, which isn't big.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's it. It's gonna be a weird little niche. I don't know. But Mark, to me, I want Nightfall. I'm ready for Nightfall. Nightfall's coming out in 9 days. I have a booster coming. You too, fellas.
Did they say when they're shipping that booster to you?
It's gonna ship out on the 22nd. Our friends at Channelfireball. And by friends, I mean just I don't know them.
People.
They seem nice.
Yeah, I'm indifferent. I'm neutral.
I've sent them their customer service message, responded right away.
Really?
Oh, really?
Very nice.
Great.
Very nice.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
They were very nice people.
Because that's one of the customer service in this day and age.
Yeah,
hey, God bless. Good for you.
And they had a lot going on with the Cryptid Nation. Like, you guys know the Cryptid Nation story. Maybe you guys who maybe just joined us now haven't been watching us since the beginning. My boxes came after you guys. And you ordered on eBay, right, Matt? That's where your pre-order came from?
For Cryptid Nation? Yeah, I ordered 2 off eBay, 2 off Channelfireball.
Yeah, and then mine were split. Mine were the Channelfireball.
And Mark got his Channelfireball. He ordered his after me, of course.
That's right.
You got your Channelfireball.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I got mine after Mark and Matt by like a week and a half. Like it was
a long time.
I thought I wasn't getting mine.
Yeah.
We were talking. Mark and I were hanging out. I was talking. I was like, dude, I'm not getting these. Like, I didn't think I was getting them.
I almost got my second box before you got your first. I mean, it was.
But
ridiculous.
I eventually ended up getting mine. Customer service responded to every message. Was like, look, we're shipping out thousands of boxes that we basically aren't ready for.
Yeah. Well,
And,
hopefully they made a bunch of money.
I hope they did too.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did okay for themselves.
Everybody made a bunch of money.
Everybody made a bunch of money.
You kidding me?
And so, we were talking MetaZoo. We're talking, man, getting these things graded. Mark, you did well getting graded. Matt, you did well getting graded. Our friend Illuminati Gaming was chatting with us here before the show actually started, talking about having a card in to get graded. Is Nightfall going to bring the same thing, Matt? Are you going to be like?
What card was he talking about getting graded?
The full
first
hollow.
edition full hollow.
Oh, okay.
Mothman.
Yeah, I would send it in.
Oh, all day. He has it on the 7th step. So our friend Illuminati Gaming, report back to us because I want to hear your grade, Illuminati. I want to know what's going on. But Matt, do you think Nightfall? What's that? What are you going to do with that? Do you want the Mothman graded out of every set? Or are you just going to be like, every time a Mothman's printed, I
think some of it's going to be dependent on what the market dictates in terms of what the reset value of these cards are in the secondary market. If it's hot and if it warrants that $150 grade, then I'll consider sending it.
Well, so here's my question then, Matt. Here's my question. Are you going to be the first guy? Are you going to be the guy who's taking the 150 saying, I got it, sending it in?
Yes, because I think that works to your benefit. Because the earlier you get in, the easier it is for you to set the market.
So you're not necessarily waiting for the secondary market at all. You just want the card, and you'll figure it out.
Yeah, I guess I just contradicted myself, there, didn't I?
Yeah. So yes, I'll be the first one.
Okay, well, if I pull a Mothman early, I will send it in. Yes.
Hold on. Time out. You're sliding off the screen. People are going to want to see you say this.
I look about the same.
And drop it on them. Just drop it on them. So you're going to... So, like what you said. If it's mint.
If I pull a legit card that's in gem mint condition, I will send it and not think twice. If it's like... So it took us a little while to kind of understand, outside of the Mothman, what were like valuable cards. Whether it's Sam Sinclair or Chaos Crystal. Like, that took a little while to sort out. Power Up Red, exactly.
Jumping a lot for me.
Yes, exactly. So, like... Anything outside of Mothman that I'm not confident that's going to have a high value, maybe I'll wait a little bit on that. But.
Right, so one of the things we were actually kind of looking at here was PSA Pop Report. Because I was curious enough to see, like, okay, Mothman first editions, there were 8 sales of a 10 and of a 9. Or 3 sales. So 8 sales total, so it's 5 and 3. All right, so 5 and 3, 8 have sold. People have sent them in. How many have gotten graded? Because that's kind of the other thing I was looking at was, okay, they sold 8. How many Mothman first edition actually got graded full hollow? And we'll see here, 83 total. 83 total, gang. So it's not like... Oh, sorry.
That was very close.
Well, the people need to see a little live action. No, but what I was saying, Matt, and I think you'll agree with it, it's not as if these things aren't selling.
I agree.
They are selling, but there are a lot of people holding.
Which is not a bad idea. That's smart.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Mark, I think that went with exactly what Matt said at first. His being torn between, I'm going to see what the secondary market is doing.
Yep.
And also, I'm going to be the first guy. So that explains why there's 83 listed, 9 sales on according to PSA, but that's not correct.
That's not right.
There's more than that.
Yeah, because they only do the auctions. Yep, exactly. Yeah.
We can confirm a few more. So, but I guess what I'm saying is there is a disconnect still. And there's going to be a disconnect even come Nightfall of people who want to hold on to these things and think it's going up, and people who say, I got to sell these right away. You have to navigate as a person who has a Mothman. Number one, once you get the grade back, what's more valuable to you? Like, are you thinking, yeah, man, give me that $2,000 for that PSA 10 Mothman Hollow and I'm out? Or are you thinking, man, it's going up, I'm holding?
Well, and that's I think it's important to differentiate between being the first to send it to get graded and the first to list it. Because like you said, some people are going to send it to get graded and hold.
They're sitting. A lot of people are
sitting. Yeah. Like Mark wasn't the first person to list a PSA 10 full Hollow Mothman.
Right.
But he still benefited more than anyone else. And that's just, some of that's luck, some of that's just like listing at the right time, the right kind of listing.
The right time, hitting the right time, and when things are peaking, and you know, having a good listing and taking good pictures, like we've shown all that.
I think that helped you, Mark, because you had the best listing.
Yeah,
yours looked the best, looked the most professional. It just
absolutely.
Yeah.
I know a guy. So again,
I know a guy that listed it.
Yeah, you want to know? Like, look, here's the thing: get yourself. And I keep meaning to look.
Scanner.
Scanner. I keep meaning to look at my scanners. I know it cost me like less than $30 on eBay. It's a high resolution scanner, not like super high res. I mean, I'm probably doing 400 DPI. Okay, it can go up to 2400. Okay, so if you want, whoa. But no, eBay's not taking.
You don't need that.
That's like
you can
billion.
You can upload 500 megapixel or whatever.
Right. You're fine. So don't do that. But what I'm saying is there's a certain type of scanner. It's an Epson Perfection. I gotta look to see what model is, but you have to look because there are certain models of scanner that when you put a slab, so a PSA slab, BGS slab on them, you're not getting that reflection.
Yeah, because it goes through the case and comes back.
And scans the card. Yep. And that's the type I got. And it's super high quality, really nice. And if you're selling a really nice card, people are going to want a really nice image of that card and not think you're just some, person out there who doesn't know what they're doing, because I don't necessarily trust that you're going to take care of my card.
You're you're listing it for thousands of dollars. Treat it like it's worth thousands of dollars. Yep. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is not, some.
Yeah. Right. It's not just
Sam or
it's
something.
Not a single Sam. It's
not.
It's not a
sorry. I didn't want. That was the first one that popped in my head. I didn't want to. I was like,
joint snake. It's not a joint snake.
Okay.
I feel better now.
Thank you.
No, I mean, it's not a joint snake. It's a card that's valuable, right? So it's something that's important. So that kind of leads us into the next thing I want to talk about with Nightfall. And I've been trying to find the Nightfall checklist. I can't get to it. So I mean, I don't know. There's a Nightfall checklist out there now. They're called the Unlucky 13. So the obnoxious 9 are in Cryptid Nation. Well, Nightfall's gonna have the obnoxious the Unlucky 13, and this is where it gets interesting, Mark. We want to talk about: do you think the Nightfall cards are gonna be any good? I mean, are they gonna be there? And that's a lot of layers. You're like, oh, is it good art? Is it good for the game? Does it look good? There's so many layers of is it going to be good here?
And it's something we just don't know. I mean, obviously, some cards have to be good. You know what I mean? Have to really, stand with the first edition ones. I'd be surprised if there wasn't, unless they're changing the game. Is that something that? But like, what is the best card right now?
All right, so hold on a minute. Let me go to one of our videos because we have kind of an interesting post from.
What is it? Line Dancers on YouTube?
What did I click on? What's happening?
Do Line Dancers?
I don't know how any of this
Go
works.
first link.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Bing's really weird.
I don't know why I go through
If you've
this,
never binged anything, Mark makes us bing.
No, I don't make any of this. You just go through it this way.
I'm testing myself. No, all right, so this is what we talk about. All right, let me see if I can mute it because I don't think people Doug, Matt. Pause it.
They know what sounds
So
like.
here's the comments, okay? And there are a couple interesting comments I want to point out. So if you're on our videos, comment with us because we like to talk. Sad the socks lost? You missed, if you asked that question, Google account, let me say this. You missed a show where Mark and I were kind of spitballing before Matt showed up talking about White Sox. Mm-hmm. I grew up a Cubs fan, okay? Still a Cubs fan. However, Kayla, my lady, and I discussed. She brought up to me, and by brought up to me, I mean basically explain this how it's going to go, is that the White Sox colors black and white just look better. And she's from California, so she's wearing the White Sox black and white. So I'm wearing the White Sox black and white. I don't have a problem with the Sox. I'm not that type of Cubs fan. But Mark, I'm just saying, man.
You're not as sad the Sox lost?
No, I'm not. I don't care.
I was like, I grew up a Sox fan and converted because all my friends are Cubs fans, but like I was maybe a little sad. Like they're a fun team to root for. Like yeah, disappointed is the right word. Like I would have been okay if they went all the way, but
right.
I hear you, man.
All right, hold on. Let me find this guy. So Jake G is the one I believe. Oh my god, how do I find all these? This is again.
What are we looking for?
I don't know.
Can we do a Control F search for it?
Yeah.
No. Well, how do I open up all the dang things?
To all the replies? Do you think you just gotta click through?
Right, here we are.
Is it this video or what?
It's definitely this video.
Okay.
This is the kind of content people need.
I feel
right
like letting me be in charge of. I'm not like a big social network person. Like as in I don't understand what I'm doing.
Jake G, right
there's
there.
Jake G right there, right in the middle.
But personally, having a car with a bunch of artists.
But he had
G.
one
right below it.
This guy's. There we go.
All right, there we
All
go.
right, so he made a point to say that the design's a little better, and he thinks the stock and quality is better. So he heard somewhere a rumor that apparently the stock and quality is better. So you're talking about this type of content you get from comments on our video. So check out our YouTubes. No, but I mean, like, yeah, man. If this is real, if this is legit, apparently the stock and quality is a little better. Okay, twofold question, Mark. Number one, the cards are going to be nicer coming out of the packs.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with them personally. I thought a lot of cards came in good shape.
Me neither, but apparently they're going to be better.
They did have a little Pringle. Let's be honest.
Okay,
about that.
yes.
All of those early first
yeah.
editions did have the Pringle.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. So the cards are going to come out nicer. Matt, twofold question. I'm going to ask Matt and Mark two things. Mark, does it matter to you as somebody who wants to play the game if they come out nice? Just playing the game, does that bug you? Is that the type of good you care about? Or no?
I think it matters just because it's like the durability of the card. If people actually are playing with commons over and over and over and they're falling apart, I mean that's ridiculous. But I don't think the first edition is that poor quality where something like that would happen. You know, whether you're playing like that or you know through the sleeves or
now,
like
Matt, let me take this part two of the question to you.
Okay.
The stock's better. The quality's better. The grades inherently are going to be
higher.
Better.
Yeah.
Does this hurt? Not only are they going to be twice the production, so 50,000 booster boxes, guys. 50,000 booster boxes. Is this not going to hurt the value of them being PSA graded because everybody's dropping 10s on them?
Well,
they're dropping dimes. It's like Scott Sky.
I think that kind of Scott Sky's Orlando Magic. Yeah. I think that is one of the reasons why it'd be important to get in early. It's because I mean PSA is going to open up the grading scales eventually. We're assuming probably next year at some point. I can't imagine a lot of people are going to send off Nightfall stuff to PSA early on while there's still this $150 Express, or the only one being available.
If it's not a Mothman, people probably aren't.
Or like some box top or something.
Right.
Oh, no, there's no box toppers. I don't know if we announced that on the show.
But there are no box toppers?
No box toppers
on
Nightfall. Mike came out and said no box toppers.
He said no. Okay. I
right.
thought they said it was. Yeah, okay.
I'm fine with that. I'm not going to miss them.
Because initially we said no. Someone in our chat was like, oh, yeah, they are.
Yes, I remember that.
And then that person.
Who knows? We were right.
So again, our YouTube comments aren't like, they're not like law. I mean, it's just dudes talking. But come chat with us because we like chatting on the YouTube with people.
So
the YouTube.
To answer your question, if I think it's going to hurt, maybe in the long run, because eventually, once they open these grading scales up, where people are sending more of these Nightfall cards, the market's going to get flooded with a lot of PSA 9s and 10s. But if you look at the pop report on Crypto Nation, it already is flooded with 9s and 10s.
Right, great point. So, Matt, here's a question. You and I grew up. We're old enough to remember the 1993 SP football. Now,
yes,
1993 SP football had a printing problem. What was the printing problem? Well, it used foil. One of the first cards of its time using foil. We were kids. We were young. We didn't care about this.
We didn't know.
But you find out 10 years later, maybe you should have given a damn. But the point is they were printed using foil. What was the problem with the foil? It chipped. It chipped in the packs.
Good luck getting a nice clean corner edge on that.
Period. And that's like a Drew Bledsoe rookie. That's a Curtis Conway. You're not finding Curtis Conway.
Curtis
OJ
Conway.
McDuffie. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Get out of here. You don't even ask for that because it's not happening. But it had it was a condition sensitive set.
Yeah.
Is that to me? So if I'm to believe Jake G, And if your name's Jake G, that's a...
I respect it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, you're not hiding. You know, put your name up there. You're good to go, man. So I trust you. I believe that you're at least putting something out there that you actually heard.
Sounds like a person that knows what he's talking about. Like, you don't just say that.
Right, that's an authoritative statement.
Yes.
So if that's actually what happened,
Yeah.
dude, this makes me feel even more like I need to get in first edition Cryptid Nation, the very first set. Get that are going to maybe eventually, when we all look back at it, condition sensitive. Maybe sitting in the packs right now, they are pringling. Maybe that's what's happening.
Yeah.
And Jake G, yeah, man, that could be a great bit of information from Jake G. It really could be. Take that and read it and be like, gosh, if that's true, do I need to be buying singles right now and getting them slabbed up?
That's very interesting.
I almost would prefer, this is going to sound stupid, or not stupid, but bad. Like, I would almost prefer if the quality of the card was worse, so that if I get a high grade, I know that it's harder to pull.
And here's an interesting thing. That's a good point, Matt. Interesting thing Illuminati Gaming just said in our chat. Secret rares. There's going to be secret rares.
Oh, no kidding.
Box toppers, but secret rares in
I like
Nightfall.
that.
Now, see, does that change you? Now, this is like, as it's happening before me, you're asking my opinion about things. I have no damn idea. If there's secret rares, God, maybe I do want more sealed stuff. Maybe I want a chance to grab that secret rare that's going to be sitting in the packs that didn't exist in Cryptid Nation First Edition.
Yeah, maybe buy one booster box, take a shot at it, you know, just see.
I have a booster box coming. We're going to open it on the show.
I have a spell book coming. And Matt, you have a spell book as well?
I have a spell book and a blister pack.
Do you want to check Channelfireball, see if anything's
Sure.
We're here.
For a price?
Oh, yeah. I thought Mark was talking to me.
I'm just
He wants me to bing
curious. You know, since we're talking about
Bing
it,
first.
let's just.
He's like,
see.
Doug, will you bing that for me? Hell yeah.
The Nightfall prices change.
Oh,
here.
wait a minute.
Oh, here we go.
Wait a minute. Oh, guys. So, if you watched our show, we talked about these. These theme decks appear to be out there. $40 a theme deck. Guys, current theme decks are going like 60 to 90. I like these. I like theme decks. Mark and I talked about it. Matt and I talked about it.
I'm kind of interested in buying some right now that they're up there.
Go ahead, you're here. Do it. Matt's do it live.
Turn down the display capture.
I'll do it on my phone.
No,
so there's the booster box 365. I think that is too much.
That's too much, I agree.
If that was more like 250, 275.
Retail was what, Doug? Do you remember?
Oh, what did I pay? 150? I think I got 150.
Okay.
149.
Yeah, it's 2.5
Might even be
times.
less than that. It might have been less than that.
I thought it was 125 or something.
It could have been. It could have been.
And shipping and taxes.
Look, I told you I
all
had to
that,
pull over to the Sam's Club parking lot and get it.
Mark
And
our
what about
spell
Nightfall
books.
spellbook for 100? That actually seems closer, but we got ours for 70.
70. I just told you when we were talking in our chat. That's why we should probably open up a Discord.
Just so they could get in on what we talk about, because we do go back and forth and send each other like, "Hey, is this a good deal? Hey, I saw this."
And hey, this is a buy.
you know,
it's
we got
an easy buy.
6 eyes. You know, calculate 8 eyes instead of 2.
And we were talking like, dude, when I saw it for 70, I told you guys, great deal. 140. Okay, thanks, Illuminati Gaming. It was 140. So I did get it at 140. 365, I think's high. I'd take that 365, buy a full hollow Mothman, have a little left over for a nice dinner.
Yeah, and especially
couple of
because you know if
cocktails.
you get a PSA 10 on that Mothman, you're gonna exponentially make your money. Then you could do whatever you want.
Well, yeah, save the leftover, I guess, and get it graded. Okay, never
Yeah,
skip
do
the dinner.
something else.
Skip the fancy meal.
There you go.
That's
Make it-
interesting.
go to
Okay,
McDonald's
so
after,
look
no
like they
big
have
deal.
some new listings here, which is good. You know,
Matt, did you cop any of these?
I did. I got one of each.
Perfect. And was it 3 or how many others?
There's only 4. It looks like.
Oh, they don't have the fifth.
Check
Where's
the next
fifth?
page.
Oh, maybe let me check the next page.
Sometimes these are in some stupid order. Yeah.
No, it's right here.
There's the 5th. Okay.
It's on Manta Ray.
Thank you.
Yep. That's 200. That's a great deal.
You think
That's
so?
a great. I
right,
love these.
You got me. After the show, I'll buy one.
Mark, snag your phone. You can do it now. People want to know.
No, wait, because actually all my information's already loaded on.
Want me to bing it in front of
my
everyone?
laptop? No, not no. I don't know. Don't worry. On my laptop, not this one. This
Should
one's
we
fine.
bing this? Put it on the. Oh, okay, so guess what? Gaming Cave. Not familiar with who that company is. Let's click on them. Learn about them a little bit.
But if they're on here, are they really going to screw? You're going to be able to get your money back.
Oh,
right?
I don't. Yeah.
I'd be very surprised if Channelfireball was not like going to
real hard on people.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
Right.
We're
'cause
not messing around.
They went from whatever they were, and $20 booster packs. Matt, what did you pay for your blister pack?
15, I think. Something
Guys,
like that.
blister packs. So let me drop this on you about the blister packs. There is a Mocha Vampire, MOCA, and maybe I'm saying it wrong because I say a lot of things wrong, and that's why Matt's here to correct it. But MOCA Vampire is one of the blister pack cards. It's 1 in 5. The other one is the New Jersey Devil.
That's correct.
And they all come with coins. They all come with a pack, and they all come with that promo card. I'm telling you, these are going to turn out to be the deal. These, let's say you hit the Mocha Vampire. Mocha. I'm saying Mocha.
Which it's Mocha until proven otherwise, as far as I'm concerned.
Prove me wrong, internet. Yeah. No, they will. And you get the purple coin. And I hate to keep going back to our YouTube video, and by hate I mean love it. Now, if you go to what one of our YouTube commenters said,
gaming right there up top. No, okay.
No, there's no right there. There's my dude.
Dude.
No, let's go to. Give me a minute, gang. Dawkins. Now, Dawkins said the vending machines are confirmed, and they are. I confirmed that myself on the Discord. A user actually on the Discord created a vending machine or a design for.
I saw this. Can you explain exactly what that is?
Slide the coin into the vending machine, you get something out of the vending machine. Now that's where these coins can be kind of cool on these blisters.
Oh, you're talking. You just missed it, dude. Oh.
John.
We just went over the prices, yeah.
No, you know what? But John, here's for real though. Like currently on Channelfireball, we're just talking about it.
We just talked about this.
The blister to me, and we're still talking about it. This blister's a great deal. I don't know if you read John, but for real, like using that coin in a vending machine, a card ass like I say card ass. I don't know how it's pronounced. Like Dawkins.
That's right. Yep.
Like, dude, I got a bunch of the Pokemon versions graded, and those are some of my like favorite cards I have graded. Those are like. They look great. They come out of the machine. I mean, got them graded. Everything's cool about them. And that's my Twitter. One of my Twitter pictures of PSA 10 one I have that I sold. But I mean, some of my favorite cards are these. These coins went from being something like for an autograph that I thought maybe really wasn't worth it to me. To now hearing about this, thinking, God, this is pretty dope. So yeah, I'm in. These blister packs at $20.99.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Dude, they're like $69 right now on eBay. Now, granted, twice the production, but also you have the shorter printed Mocha Vampire you can pull. Can they see that they're handing that to you by looking at it? Yeah. So I mean, that's a good,
right? Well,
I mean, humans. I mean, I don't know, guys. That's kind of something weird, right? Like, will they send me one?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think about that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Right? It's weird.
But all those other ones that
these are great deals. Like I told Matt to buy these. There are 5 different theme decks for $200. Love it.
Yeah.
Coin, pack, 2 promos.
Yep.
A map with John Adams out there running Ohio, however he wants.
Is there
to
an
run.
instruction booklet in those two?
No, the map's right behind you, Matt. There's John Adams right behind you.
Oh yeah, right behind you. You make sure he's there.
He's there.
Johnny Adams. I mean. These are fun. I love these. I bought when they first came out for Cryptid Nation, or I pre-ordered 15 of these. The groups of 5.
Yeah.
So I got 3 groups of 15. I loved them. I still love them. You get one of those really cool, like whoever the guy is. So like, let's say Flying Manta Ray, you get it sealed, right? So he's one sealed in a package. Mark got a Dingbell who was benched in half, but assuming they fix that, you get that sealed, and it's also sealed in the deck. Oh, you got it right here?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
How we doing on flattening that bad boy out? Not well. Here's the one Mark got.
It slid under the map and rule book and stuff, and it bent
but doesn't this kind of point to what Jake G was saying?
Near mint condition.
That there is going to be a bit of a stock improvement, a quality, and it could be with everything. Look, comment on our YouTube videos. Check it out. I like that. I trust it. Man, I'm with it, dude. People who hear things... I like getting that kind of like, is the stock better? I like that kind of thing, especially coming in blisters, especially coming in these. Now, if I can expect these not to be bent and damaged, because you guys saw one of our videos on YouTube. I opened Puckwaji. He got hit by a coin. He got hit.
Yeah, he had a nick in him.
Drive-by coining, yeah.
It's like a drive-by fruiting, just worse.
Drive-by fruiting. Ms. Doubtfire, yeah. I get that reference.
Ms. Doubtfire.
I get that reference.
Some of you probably aren't old enough to know what that
Robin
is.
Williams, Pierce Brosnan.
That's right.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Man, don't even talk.
One of the Lawrence brothers? No, there's 3 of them.
Oh,
the middle Lawrence. Yeah,
that was the kid. Get out of here.
It was like a Matthew Lawrence or one of them.
Not a big Lawrence brother.
You didn't like their work?
Well, I mean, the whole body work. Sure.
Catalog.
You combine all the Lawrence brothers catalog, sure. But I mean, I'm not like I wouldn't call myself a historian.
Okay, that's fair.
Or a filmographer. Whatever. But yeah, so I guess our topic was, Mark, are these good cards? So it matters more to you that are these going to be functional in the game?
Yes, and I was kind of looking at, what is the hot card right away? Everyone says Mothman. Okay. What's number 2? What's number 3? What's number 4? What's number 5? What are the the best cards in the new series, and I haven't been able to really kind of get a lock on that. And I think that really matters. I think being smart about how to play the game could give you an edge on how to invest by finding the number 2, the number 3, the complement to Mothman.
What about the blister pack having the New Jersey Devil on top?
Yeah.
He's probably the number 2. How about the Mocha Vampire? He's probably somebody worth a darn. How about the Unlucky 13? All 13 of those guys who
probably.
If you check out the Discord, I think they do have the list of them. I didn't really care because I was like, man, I'm gonna just open my booster and then let it fall how it may.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want to get chasing these cards because, like Mark and I are going to discuss on our Monday show, there's something that I am chasing. I'm going to start chasing come end of October. Ooh. Stay tuned.
I think Mark makes a good point, though,
soon.
is that like some of the cards we didn't realize the value of, and eventually the secondary market caught up, is like we didn't know Power Up Red was a great card until we started playing the game. We didn't know. I mean, we had an idea Cast Crystal was going to be a good card, but like we really realized it once we started playing, and that may be not something we have to figure out until later on the road.
I still personally think that there are very strong beasties that are underpriced in first edition Cryptid Nation, and I just I'm not sure what to think about that.
Well, to me, Slide Rock Bolter's the man.
I think Sinkhole's Ham is a really underrated player in the game.
No, well,
Slide Rock Bolter is so much
Slide Rock
whatever.
Bolter, this is my thought on Slide Rock Bolter. If you just want to know what I think, you put a Power Up Red under him at 270 hit points.
He's not going anywhere.
He's literally
He's stuck there.
You have to have like a Death Beam or something that ignores hit points, which is
that's it. But you make them start wasting things on your Slide Rock Bolters, who have a ton of hit points anyway. You can have 4 in your deck.
So is there going to be like a Power Up Black or something for Nightfall?
That's a good point because
mean?
there's blue, green, and red currently in the decks, and the blue and green are
it's like
which
half.
one's green? I don't remember.
21 of them's 25 or something.
Okay,
it's malarkey, but not really.
Does it follow the Johnny Walker whiskey stuff?
I hope so.
What's the best one? Does anybody know?
I thought it was Blue
It's
Label.
blue. Yeah.
I've never been in the market for
Power
the
Up
best.
Red. Maybe
of anything. As far as liquor is concerned, it's UV blue. Does it follow the UV color coding?
We got into that back in the day.
Red's the best, of course.
Mad Dog 2020
Blue is.
coloring. There's not a Mad Dog flavor. We're not making it.
Is this banana? Is this banana the strawberry? Is banana mango? This is fine. Let's use it. No, yeah. All right. Anyway, enough about it.
Yeah.
So I do have, guys, every show I do talk about, like, hey, MetaZoo, what's the market like? Yesterday, Tuesday, we had a bit of a dip, guys. 260 MetaZoo units moved. Now, that's a dip off the week previous by about 70.
Because that was what 330 something like that.
300 something. You had it written down.
Yeah, I had it written down. But 300 and change down to 260. And it's kind of a couple thoughts about that is there was no new product release except for the New York Comic-Con autographs, and those were all just brand new, like from the weekend. And besides that, everything is kind of old.
Now, Mark, I hate to keep referencing our previous YouTube. I don't, though. You check out our previous YouTube, engage, because these guys with comments have a lot of really good information that we don't have. We weren't there. We don't know anything. But my favorite comment I think I read was WSM.
Yes.
So WSM, obviously talked to us about all these things. He knew all this. But here's the most interesting thing I think that was posted as far as like...
Yeah, absolutely.
That I couldn't look up. I couldn't find. So to answer our question, the very beginning on Thursday, Poncho and Michael Pecan.
God called Peckham.
Call him Peck Dog.
Yeah.
Peckham.
Peckham.
Peck Machine. Peck Deck. We're
But
signing...
he sends it Mike, so we can call him.
We'll call him Mike. Can we call him Mike? Mike, we're signing everything for free. After a few hours, though, they started charging $100 for 4 cards, $40 for 2 cards. Oh, man. So how about I get 2 sets of 2 for $80? I think that maybe might... That's probably a typo. That's probably a typo. Isaac was the only one on Friday. Okay. Michael Waddell, so the creator, he was signing everything and anything for 3 hours each day, except Saturday he didn't go. That's what I was stated on the show. If you watched us, he missed a day because he was sick. And he wasn't there in the mornings or late afternoon. So the artists were charging you. And one of the things that WSM later followed up with, which I thought was a really good little hint, is that the promos they were signing for free, or the booster packs. So that's why you have so many of those New York Comic-Con cards out there with autos all over the place. This is worth watching. And there was only one day, like he said, like I said, that you can get all 4 of the people. Right? All 4 of the artists.
Yeah.
Isaac was there one day. So if you want to get Isaac Sky Lee on it,
Who did stop by and make a comment on that video, which we
on the
appreciate.
YouTube video. So again, hang
nice
out
of
with us,
him.
chat with us on the YouTube.
nice of him.
We'll figure out a Discord at some point where you can chat with us. I don't know how.
Well, you can get in on our chats.
I guess I don't know how Discord works, so,
I
don't
don't
listen to anything.
know.
We're putting Mark in charge. Mark's our technical advisor /
Customer service.
service rep.
Yeah, all of it. All of the above.
Kayla's in charge of our Facebook, which I don't even know how Facebook. I've never had a Facebook account.
You're not missing anything.
I don't see. I'm not sure that there's that whole selling market side of Facebook, which I just I'm sure we're missing
That's all
out
I
on,
use it
but
for,
it's something
yeah.
to think about. To look for cards, That's
Is
all
it
I can
weird
say
that I've
about
never
that.
had a Facebook account? I don't think so.
No.
Like I just don't socially care about it.
And that's why I do the social media.
Right,
Well-
right. So you guys are doing that. I don't do any of this. I mean, you see my comments up here. Where's Dougienomics? I said something.
You're around.
Oh, you're all over the place.
I'm all over the place.
yeah, you're all over
That's
the place.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, another comment. She mentioned she's based in Ireland. Another comment did. So the artist who created the promo. I'm glad I brought up my comment. Because there was another commenter who said, I believe it was Isaac Lee.
Isaac Lee, yeah.
Isaac Lee made a great point. He said that she, the woman,
Shoban Daily.
That's how you say the first name.
yeah, I'm not good at
Or
pronouncing
maybe.
things. Matt is. She's based in Ireland, so she couldn't be at New York Comic Con. She couldn't sign the cards. What a cool thing if you could find maybe an event she's going to be at in the States, and she's signing it. Obviously, I don't suggest sending these artists coins in the
Yeah,
mail.
probably not.
Because what do they? They don't get anything.
No.
Here's
This is
something for you.
This is a transaction thing.
Yeah.
This is a money thing, and I'm definitely fine with that. It's if you want to come to these conventions,
Pay the artists.
what is your price, and
Yeah.
let's meet in the middle. Like this
Yeah.
is fine. Like I'm going to sell this for more. I'll pay you. Yeah, this is
Illuminati
fine with
Gaming
me.
said Discord is nuts, so
Yeah, Discord's awesome.
I'll just wade into the social media thing, just on the craziest thing that could be. That sounds like something I should just get in.
We'll get it. We'll jump in head first.
You never jump in head first, okay? I'm a dad. You go feet first. Figure out the depth first. Yeah. So okay, here we go. What did we talk about that was kind of interesting on this? Was that these guys are starting to charge. So if you want the artist signing a card, you're going to find it on the promo cards. Artists on the first edition Crypto Nation, it sounds like they're starting to charge, right? So you're going to see those prices probably go up because people are like, yo, I'm not paying $100 to get these guys to sign cards and not charging a lot for them.
Was it just the artist, or was it the artist and Michael?
It sounds like Michael was signing whatever. But he was only there 3 hours. You get Michael for those
But
3
just
hours.
generally speaking, he will continue to sign first edition cards. Do we know that or not?
I heard, so somebody posted in the Discord, and I didn't see this, that they said they're not signing it.
Yeah, because they found out that people were just jacking up the resale prices on the secondary market, which
Did you? And
you
that's
have
not
to
fair.
expect that.
yeah,
But I have to be honest. I feel for these artists.
Me too,
Right?
yeah.
Because they should get paid. Like their signatures worth something. Charge like Gail Sayers didn't charge.
this may as well be an appearance fee for them going to these events. They should charge.
They should
accordingly.
charge.
Absolutely.
And they should.
There's a
have
meeting in the middle here, which
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine
They
with.
did the art.
Absolutely.
They're the ones who are really the creators of these cards. You guys should charge. I'm 100% behind the artists charging.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, 25, 50. What? I'm not giving you 100.
Whatever it
I'm
is.
not giving
Well,
you-
whatever people will pay, whatever the market demands.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if people are willing to give you 100, do it. You guys should, because the artists did this and they deserve this money in their pocket.
They did, yes, and I was gonna say, like, I don't want to take a guess at how much money they're making off MetaZoo right now, but
That's
Like-
interesting.
what do we?
Illuminati Gaming said this weekend was the last weekend they're signing.
Like ever?
Well, for free. No.
Oh, for free. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
I'd assume for free. Illuminati, you want to clarify, but I think that they're going to. Well, no.
Money talks, man. I don't
Illuminati's
know.
right. I think I saw in the Discord, and Illuminati, correct me if I'm wrong, because I just read Discord. I don't post it, I'm afraid. No, I read, somebody said that they said this was the last weekend they're signing first editions because they didn't like the way people were
Yes,
jacking
that's
up
what
the
I
prices.
thought. That's what I thought too.
And well, what do you?
Now,
Now-
we're all in agreement that the artists should be compensated for their time. Not only that they're spending at these conventions, but the time that they've spent producing this product that so many people like.
Yeah.
Like the worst thing that can happen is that these people aren't getting paid for their time and for their work, and that like MetaZoo falls apart.
At any event, okay.
At any
event,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. They should be paid. I think
Yeah,
these artists.
yeah.
I think these guys who are creative with this, they maybe didn't get a big chunk of the pie.
Right, and it seems a lot of money's flying around.
Okay,
First
edition.
edition. Okay, that makes sense. They should get paid. Dude, like Poncho's autograph's nice. I think Larson's got a nice autograph.
Hmm?
I think those are dope. And then sometimes they'll put like a little doodle on them.
Yeah, I like when they do like their own
Yeah.
additional art.
Yeah. Like one of my favorite possessions I have is a Mitsuhiro Arita. I probably said it totally.
They're gonna say layers of Bisco.
Well, I'll tell you, talk with Larry later. Larry Legend. No, but I mean, that's an autographed Pokemon card in gold. So he did it with, the Japanese script. He did it, or Japanese characters. He did it with his name, and then he dated it. And it's in gold on this first edition. Shoot, I totally forget what card it was. But first edition holo, something from like Jungle. And I think that's one of the coolest autographs I have. Sent to PSA, getting it slabbed. It's great. And I think these artists should have the opportunity to take advantage of that same type of thing, because these are really cool collectibles, cool things you want to have in your collection. And they should charge, and people who are getting them for free for a flip of a coin.
No, but also at the same time, if they don't want to do it, I get it if you want to protect the rarity of your signature and something saying, if I cut it to only doing it, I'll sign 2 weekends, or whatever it is, I'm only going to sign a certain series during this time frame. You create a rarity there, so I don't blame them for that, because they should protect the value of their signature.
It has been stated that something was going to fall in our studio.
That's okay.
That's not bad.
The line just appeared. Appeared over
Don't worry about it.
Freaked me out.
It's not a big deal.
But no, you know what's fun though is you're right, and I think as a person who's a buyer, I'd have no problem. To me, it'd be fun to pay these artists to say, like, look, great job on this. This is fantastic. Please sign it. Whatever you want, and I mean, I'll decide then as the consumer whether I think that's too much, and that's what should happen.
Yeah.
And these guys should charge, and I'm not even joking. Like, the woman in Ireland, like if she has a website or something and she charges for cards, I'd pay whatever.
I'd pay. Yeah.
I'd have it sent out to her.
Yep.
Like one of those.
Absolutely.
One of the cards she designed. Absolutely. I mean, I don't know how to get in I'm not good at this.
No. But see, you kind of wait for a convention or something
where they say she's going to be there.
Yeah, you don't want to be the person that like finds her on like
there's an etiquette
personal
to
social
this.
media.
But what if she has a website that's like contact me?
That's different.
That is different.
Well,
Don't
I mean,
find her
I'm
on
not-
Facebook or Instagram
I don't know how
and
to
send
use
her.
I'm not on social media anyway. That'd be really weird if I just create an account. Yeah, that would be weird. I shouldn't do that.
No.
Guys, I'm good.
I'm Doug with 0 friends. Would like to send you a message.
I'm not.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm not.
Would you like one of these coins?
I'm legit. I'd like to pay you with a coin for a service, and then it would get weird. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not on social media.
Keep almost knocking
There's
this
nothing
over.
on there. This is not going to tip over. There's nothing in it.
Okay. There's something in there.
Yeah, but anyway, so that's cool, right? That is something to look into. If Matt, say the name.
Shoban Daily.
If she happens to be in the States at one of these conventions, take a
Bring
minute.
that card that has everybody else's autograph.
If you got all the other autos but hers on that to me is a really cool card, and obviously a hard signature to find in the United States.
Yep.
It's cool. All right, so next up I want to talk about we're talking about the market. We talked about the market being down a little bit. Matt, I think PSA graded cards though, however, are going up.
Yeah.
So if you type in PSA MetaZoo, which I'm so bad at.
Look at the 3D view, if you could, please.
Dude, just let
We
it
need to
ride.
get the wrist rest. Yeah.
Oh. What is this?
Whoa.
Fan illustrated. Okay, so these are the
okay.
guys who did the
Yeah,
fan illustrated cards. Okay, they deserve this. They deserve less than 20.
I saw some guy listed one in the Facebook group, the MetaZoo Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
get
cool.
two, yeah.
So he got a signed slab here. This is Poncho.
So, before we look into this, do you mind that the slab is signed as opposed to the card?
I hate it.
Okay,
absolutely-
I also
me
hate
too.
it.
I don't like it either.
I hate it. I also hate it.
I hate this more than anything.
Okay.
You got this slab sign. I hate this.
And it's a 9. It's not even a 10.
I hate it. I absolutely hate this. I'm sorry. I'm not giving you $2,000.
You're signing a piece of plastic. Like, I understand that when you reduce cards down, you're signing a piece of cardboard, but
Why don't you bring the card and get it graded?
bring the card. I don't care if you have to cut the case open and give them the card and then get it regraded. Like, I don't know. If you brought someone a signed baseball jersey, you don't have them sign the case that it's in.
Can you sign this plastic bag? please?
Sign this.
There's a signature. Take a look. Everybody can judge for themselves.
Ooh, and the signature isn't crisp. You
It's
see,
not
it's
because it's on a piece of
plastic.
plastic.
It's
well,
on
that's the thing. It's even
acrylic.
today. I think if you wipe it, it might wipe off, and it's one of those. I'm just.
That's
not
another
sure.
thing is that there's a chance that could get wiped. I mean, not likely, but
I
get
hate
smeared.
this so much, and I don't mean to rip on the guy. I mean, obviously people do it. Matt, that's not for me.
That's not for me. No.
That's not for me.
I'm not gonna be a buyer on that one.
You're like afraid to take the risk of having them sign it, then send it in.
It's a
Like, you
Kickstarter.
gotta
It's a
take the
dope
risk.
card. I mean,
It'd be a lot
dope
doper if
already,
it was
yeah.
signed.
It's already dope. Oh, and yeah, maybe it was just too late.
we don't know if PSA will authenticate Poncho's signature yet. I mean, maybe that's part of it.
Oh,
Even still, I would hold on to it until they
until
did.
they decide
yeah,
Poncho's somebody
yeah.
they want to authenticate. Yeah, But anyway, so I was saying the PSA market is hot. 72 PSA MetaZoo cards currently listed, gang.
That's not a lot at all.
Well, compared to what it was, which are, you check a couple of our last shows, it's like 30, and it's like 23. This sold number, gang, now 118. You're turning it over every 90 days.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not here to judge anyone, but if I had a hot card and I sent it in, and the great 10, $6,000 for a 10 Chaos Crystal, that works for me.
Sam Sinclair seemed low.
That seems low.
That doesn't seem right, especially that Kickstarter 10.
That should be twice that.
Oh man, yeah. Auction. We've talked about it. You guys probably missed our pre-show, but the auction, we say don't do auctions. Do buy it nows. Let them send you an offer. I'm not gonna give Mark's info away at
Let's compare. You see a Kickstarter Chaos Crystal. Well, did they take the 6,000?
Yeah, was there about I think there'd be a line through it.
And then at the bottom, same thing, 2,600. And we're talking a day apart.
Oh,
cost yourself about $3,000 there, pal.
I mean, that's a lot of money. I mean, that's not a joke here.
Assuming those are both fulls, which it looks like they are.
Whoa. Yeah, God. Yeah. And you're holding it. We say this. You've watched our show.
I want to see his hand so that I know it's real.
Wow. Dude, I
had photoshopped.
So, yeah, I mean, I was selling a card on a site, which will remain nameless. And the dude's like, can you hold the card in your hand? And I was like, I'm like, I have high-res scan. Like, I literally have, like, my scanner's super nice. Like, the cards are super great. And the guy's like, and if you have dirty fingernails, that's what she got.
That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, you just got a weirdo.
I was like, that's fucking. Like,
he was not interested in buying it. He was interested in saying hello or something.
So, yeah, you get some weird buyers, dude. You get some weird buyers, right? I mean, like, I'm not.
Absolutely.
I've seen a disordinate amount of people holding these cards.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't.
Is it because like it got out like in such a wide variety of people? You know what I mean? It's just not
maybe people that were unfamiliar with
to eBay.
That's possible.
And just don't. And everyone has a high res camera on their phone, so everyone's like, oh, I don't need to do anything special. I can just take it with my camera.
Looks like he's got a white background though. Just set it down.
Set it down,
Yeah,
like the guy right underneath
the wall, unless he's holding it up to a wall. But his shadow's there. So
well, some of those things just get your hand
like
out
this, and then crop it. I don't want to see the label. Don't want to see the label.
I'll pretend I know what it is. You don't need to tell me.
Again, this is our advice for getting cards, listed and graded or whatever. Like,
good.
Show people the label.
Good.
Like, man, you probably cost yourself. You're 1,500. You probably cost yourself. You've never sold on eBay. Okay, so Illuminati.
Fair enough. All right.
And Illuminati, if you were with us at the beginning of the stream, was talking to us about he has a card at PSA now. And I don't know if you want to sell it or whatever, but the main advice I have is, one, don't hold it. Get it out of your hand. Don't use a camera. If you can, get a scanner. Scan it. Like this. Look at this. He probably, Matt.
That was me.
Look at this. What do you think about it?
I'm too lazy to use a scanner.
But what is the advantage that we can say? What's the advantage we can say? You can see Matt's label. Like,
this is laziness, but I wanted to be efficient.
But no. But let's say, hey, okay, I don't trust you, bro. I could take your number. I could take that number, type it in the PSA database. There was nothing weird about him holding it or blocking the edges where is something going on? Like, if something, there's something going on, right? Like, you ask yourself that. Sure, I can see the label, but why are you doing this?
Yes.
Yours is flat.
I don't want riffraff around like the card.
Flat surface, right? I like that. Again,
that's a good one right there.
So this is one.
A little better.
It's a little.
Yeah.
I want to be able to see the label. The card I care about. Yes, I do care about that. As long as you're not holding it, I can see it. And again, no problem. I want to be able to see the label. Like, this is fine with me, and this is not PSA or anything. This is weird.
BGS or something.
Yeah, DSG. I don't know what
DSG.
That's just some dude. These are all things. Like, this one's fine too.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
You could crop it a little bit.
Well, yeah, but you can see everything.
It's not bad. Yeah.
If you don't have a scanner available to you,
and it's already graded, so it's not like you need to see the edges or anything.
But it's like, Matt and I just talked about. I want to see that number clear, and I just want to see the case. Like, there's no cracks. I want to see you're not trying to do anything weird to it. And that's it. That's it. If you don't have a scanner, it's okay. Should you invest in one if you're going to ask for, I don't know, thousands of dollars?
Especially when it's under a $50 scanner.
Well, no, I'm talking about this, a $2,500 card.
That's a lot of money. Get your hand out of it.
If you scan this, could you have gotten the $4,500 that I know somebody got?
Take some of that money, put it towards the scanner.
Yeah.
I hate it. As a buyer, I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable enough to spend that type of money. That's it. That's it. And again, it always turns into like an eBay discussion on the show because it's just so much weirdness. And like we talked about, MetaZoo brought in a lot of people who maybe aren't familiar with eBay. And then they decided to try to sell it on eBay because there's great prices on it.
Great value, yeah.
Yeah, but what happens is you get weird things like that cost them some money. And by some money, though, Mark, we scrolled up to the top and we talked about it right at the beginning.
Oh, you can't, yeah.
I mean,
come on.
We talked about it at the beginning. What'd you cost yourself? $3,400 by a day? And this picture's terrible.
Yeah, it's awful.
This is terrible.
Show me what your ceiling fan looks like when you're taking that picture.
But your hand isn't in it.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Your hand isn't in it. So I'm like, okay, I could at least like let me. All right, looks good. Like Matt, like I talked about. The number's right there too.
Yep.
So okay, I'm looking. I can see everything. This is also terrible, but I can see everything. Could you have made more if you used a scanner? Yeah. How much more?
The biggest error is not on this guy; it's the guy that sold it at auction. And this is Exhibit A. Why to not list things at auction?
Perfect.
This right here.
So no, Matt made a really good point. As a buyer, what picture is easier for you to see? I actually think this is easier for me to see.
That's clearer.
I don't trust what's going on in his hand, but it's much more clear to me. But your problem is you auctioned it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you feel me. That's it.
I also,
17 bids isn't
spending
bad. But
that money on something I don't. I just want to see it. I just want to see it all, and that's it. I want to see it all, and I'm not able to see it all with your hand on it. And I know it sounds stupid. This I can see it all if I take a minute to look. I don't love the picture, but if I take a minute to look, yeah, I can see it all. And if I'm spending that kind of money, I guess I am going to take a minute to look. Like Matt, you said you're Mothman. Great point. It was flat on the surface. What were the things we could do? A, we could see everything about it.
Yep.
I'm stuck. You could see everything about the card.
Oh, you're up a little bit.
I know. It's not scrolling. It's just Mark's thing.
Other way.
Oh, going up? It's
Yeah.
up? Did I pass it there? No. Keep saying
There you
it
go.
was
Right there.
So what's the difference between this guy's and Matt's? I'll tell you right now.
The whole top you can't see. Oh,
Right.
geez.
Doesn't it feel uncomfortable? Matt gave you a chance to see
I'm
the
a little
label and his
uncomfortable.
number. Right, that's it. Label and a number. You can't see it there. The key is to give the buyer, if you're asking them to spend that type of money, give them all the information they're going to ask for.
Yep.
Serial number, everything on the label, what the case looks like. And Matt, not being held, not being anything. I don't like that I can't see that label.
Yeah, and I think people might get lazy because they say,
Sure,
"Hey, it's
sure.
already PSA. Like,
But-
who cares?" And it's like people do care.
Well, I
like,
wanna
you
point
know,
this
they
out,
want to
though.
make sure you are
At the
authentic.
top here, gang, this you can kind of see his. The problem being, I hate the picture, but that is you can see the watermark sort of the PSA, PSA, the upside down PSAs, the regular PSAs at the top of the card. It's all right here. The thing is, like I said, it looks terrible, and I feel like you're trying to hide it, so I scroll past it.
No, the scanner app. I don't know if the scanner app will work with the PSA cases.
What's the
I'm just
scanner app?
unsure.
What is that? What the hell's that?
I think you can take your phone over it.
Again,
Oh yeah.
things Doug's not good at. Social media and applications. Yeah, man. I just wouldn't do it. I like Matt's better.
Thank you.
It's weird.
It's not perfect,
Hey,
but it
good
did the
sale.
job.
But that's the
I
thing,
think
though.
that's awesome. I'd be
That's
very
the
happy
truth.
with that.
It doesn't have to be a perfect listing.
Yes.
Right?
Correct.
Matt makes a great example. Like, say you don't have a scanner, you want to just get it on. Well, show us.
Take a decent picture with your phone. Like, don't
Yes.
be an asshat. Like,
That, yes.
put time into listing
Yes.
it. Don't cut corners.
Yes, that's it. Like, give the people a chance to see that serial number.
Yeah.
Type it into the PSA pop report, and guess what? It'll come up. You'll see everything about it. You see its sales history. You'll see everything, and it's just fine. If you don't take that time, and it looks to me like just scrolling that you're hiding that PSA, and you're not. You're clearly not. But if I see that, I'm like, nah, man. And I'm moving on, and I'm like, this is a fine picture. That's fine with me. Probably fine. This one's.
I would have just cropped the rest of it.
Yeah, I don't love it. I'm fine with it though. This guy with two in one hand, double fisting.
Yeah. What do you do?
All right. I have a problem with this one. I'm sorry. I don't.
That's kind of funny.
Yo, double fisting.
I think that's the guy that bought mine. To be honest with you, almost positive.
Well, he's double fisting tens, man.
He wants more. Sold some and bought some.
Dude's double fisting, bro. I love it. Eh. You know what?
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't have done it. But yeah, I wouldn't double fist a lot of things. But you know what?
Just a couple of Mickey 40 ounces, am I
Come
right?
on,
Yeah.
come on, snake eyes, or wild eyes. These are wild eyes. I'm old now. We don't do that anymore.
We don't do that anymore.
When I was young,
Yeah, sure.
man, you were there. You were there the day we were doing last day of college. I was throwing up all over the place.
I do remember that.
Wonderful.
We grew up that day.
We
We became men.
just have the Mickeys or wild eyes. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter,
doesn't
anybody.
matter.
Don't be lazy. Yes, Illuminati Gaming. That's exactly it. Don't be lazy. Like
No,
this
it's
picture's fine,
expensive
and he
to
did
treat it that
fine. Looks
way.
like
That's
he did
okay.
great.
Yep.
Picture's fine. Yeah, I like this. Now,
That's
to
good.
me, he probably got 900, probably more than I probably should have gone for. But it looks great. This same thing. Looks
That's a
great.
person that has a scanner.
Don't
think.
be doing auctions though. Like you're hurting yourself. You probably could have gotten 2,000.
That's the guy right below it that sold a first edition Mothman full. Go up a little bit. First edition full for 1,700 PSA 10. That's $200 more than I sold a reverse full. That makes no sense.
And about 3,000. Well, I don't want to give away too much data. 3,000.
3,000 less than Mark.
Wow.
And this was after.
There's such a wide variety.
It's an auction. It's an auction.
auction.
He ended at 7:35 p.m. Well, this is the guy Shady Record Gaming. Here we are, Mark. We
found him. Found him
prior to the
again.
show,
Here he is, yeah.
and we're picking on him again. I'm sorry,
Poor
Shady
guy.
Records. It's not your fault.
Maybe he just needed the money, couldn't wait. If that's the case, fine, man. That's all right.
No, that's true. There are different factors for different people. Like, do I just like, man, I gotta get this cash? $1,700 for a damn Mothman.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, man. $1,700 is a lot of money for a lot of people, including.
It's absolutely right.
Everybody.
For everybody.
I mean, find somebody who doesn't think $1,700 is a lot of money. Even rich people gotta think that, right? Yeah, it's a lot of money, man. I hope you guys learned a lot today. I feel like we gave the people, Mark, what they needed. We talked about Nightfall because it's coming. Nightfall's coming next.
It's at your doorstep.
It's none of this
soon
other
enough.
stuff. It's literally Nightfall.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see what the prices shake out at. And good luck to everybody buying stuff out there. I hope you get big pulls and
Pull the big
Pull
one.
the big one. Yep.
That's what our old local game store.
Can that be our sign off? Is pull the big
Oh,
one?
pull the big. Yeah, you. How we?
Yeah, no,
Are we all pointing at the pill, the big one? Should we do that? Should that be our? We could do it. We're here.
yeah, sure, we could do a sign off. Like
So
that.
if we just and then we end it, and then it goes to black.
Yeah, we could do it.
Pull the big one.
All right, you ready, guys?
Are we gonna say it together?
It's like
Well, you
it's
got to
like-
kind of wrap up the show.
Well, I know, great show. Hey, we did talk about Nightfall. We talked about it coming out. We showed you guys on Channelfireball. Matt bought some live on the show.
I did.
Great prices on Channelfireball. Mark's gonna buy some as soon as we pull the big one. As soon as we do,
Thanks,
Mark's
man.
gonna buy some. You know what I mean? It's gonna be dope. Hey, thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah, but for real, look into Nightfall, look into some of these prices because there are still good things out there. They don't have to be the booster box. You got PSA stuff in the mail coming back to you, $150. It's what it costs. It's express. It probably takes a week and a half. When it comes back, take some tips. Don't be lazy. Don't auction. And look, I'm not telling you what to do with your money. If you need the cash, do it. I mean, whatever. That's fine. It's a lot of money.
absolutely, yeah.
$1,700 is not a lot of money. That's a ton of money.
Do what you gotta do.
Is it $3,000 more? No, that's not. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So high res scan. Do what you do. All right, guys, you ready? Pull the big one. All right, bye, everybody.
That's so dumb.